In Orochimaru's hideout in the hidden grass village, Sai finally comes face to face with Sasuke, the man that Naruto and Sakura have been searching for. Sasuke is impatient, as he was waiting for Orochimaru to teach him a new technique. When Sai attempts to introduce himself to Sasuke, Sasuke uses his Sharingan to place him under a unique genjutsu, which fills the usually emotionless Sai with fear and brings him down to his knees. Sai regains his composure and tells Sasuke that he must be the one Naruto is looking for. The mention of Naruto's name piques Sasuke's interest, but the latter merely rebuffs that he sounds familiar. Sai then tells Sasuke that Sakura had told him that Naruto thought of him as a brother. Sasuke responds that he only has one brother, and that is the one he must kill. With that, Sasuke disappears, and Orochimaru heads off as well, leaving Sai with Kabuto. Before he leaves, he gives the contents of the envelope to Kabuto, and tells him to prepare a bingo book. Kabuto opens the envelope and to his surprise, discovers that the contents are the personnel files of every Umbu member under the Hokage's command, including those assigned to the Hokage Guard platoon. On the outside, Yamato, Naruto and Sakura meet up with Yamato's wood clone, who tells them that Orochimaru's hideout is right behind a rock. Yamato absorbs his wood clone and gives the team its remnants, tracking seeds, which the team swallows. Yamato tells them that he planted one in Sai's food and one on Sai's clothing, which is how the wood clone tracked him. Yamato then uses his earth release, tunneling technique to create a large hole in order to sneak into the base undetected. He tells Sakura to follow him first. As Naruto prepares to jump, he muses that he has finally caught up to Sasuke. The Konoha team reaches a dead end. Naruto suggests destroying the wall with his Rasengan, but Sakura reminds him that in doing so, he would alert Orochimaru to their presence. Yamato uses his wood release, hand tool manipulation technique to transform his finger into a drilling tree branch, eventually shaping it into a block of wood. The process opens a hole in the wall for the trio to infiltrate through, and Yamato warns the team to limit their usage of chakra as to avoid detection. Kabuto leads Sai to his room, telling Sai to be quiet unless needed. Not trusting him as he is a member of Root, Kabuto locks Sai inside. After Sai inspects the room for any sign of surveillance, he takes out 2 scrolls from his person and summons a bingo book. Kabuto remembers his bingo book task and realizes that he left the envelope in Sai's room, and decides to head back. He begins walking down the corridor, unaware that Team Yamato is running down an adjacent corridor looking for Sai as well. In his room, Sai begins to peruse the contents of the book and freezes as he hears the sound of his door unlock. Team Yamato enters Sai's room, with Yamato using his wood release, hand tool manipulation technique to make his finger into a key. Sakura returns his picture book to him, which Sai appreciates. Naruto angrily questions Sai over his betrayal of the team. As his mission was to keep his agenda secret from Team Kakashi, Sai declares his mission a failure, and since he cannot overpower the 3 of them at once, he decides to reveal his true mission to them. In order to gain control over Konoha, Danzo had sent him to be Orochimaru's aide, conspiring with him to destroy Konoha. Sakura remembers the loss of life the last time Orochimaru had attempted to destroy Konoha, including the death of the 3rd Hokage, but Sai is indifferent. Yamato explains that Sai is from Root, a special unit formed by Danzo that utilizes specialized training in order to suppress emotions. He adds that the training is similar to those used in the Hidden Mist village. Naruto remembers that is the village where Zabuza hails from, and recalls his encounter with the famous swordsman, who revealed that the Mist's graduation exam entailed the murder of classmates in order to pass. Sakura, however, does not believe that emotions can be suppressed completely, citing that Sai's appreciation over gaining his picture book back is proof of it. She goes on to state that his care for the book is due to the fact that it is the only thing that reminds him that he has a brother whom he shared a bond with. Sai claims that there was no such bond, and adds that his name isn't even Sai, rather, he has no name and his mere existence is to serve as tool of Danzo. He does reveal that his brother isn't his actual blood brother, but merely a fellow boy he grew up with inside of Root. Yamato believes that Sai ended up murdering his brother, but Sai, with a tinge of emotion, tells them that he did not murder his brother, and that the latter succumbed to illness. Sai had been drawing his picture book to present it to him as a gift, but when his brother died, Sai did not have an idea how to finish the book, and suppressed any personal thoughts thereafter. Meanwhile, Kabuto is headed back to Sai's room in order to retrieve the envelope he left there, which contains the personnel files of Konoha's Umbu personally assigned to the Hokage Guard platoon. However, as he unlocks the door, he finds the room empty, with no trace of the envelope. Team Yamato, along with Sai, had relocated on the surface outside of the base. Using his wood release, Yamato binds Sai. Naruto states that with Sai out of the way, their mission is to save Sasuke, just like it was before. Sai is confused over his motives, and reveals that he had just met Sasuke a short while ago, and that Sasuke showed no concern for Naruto. Sai is unable to comprehend why Naruto would want to save someone who does not want to be saved, who does not reciprocate the same bond Naruto seems to share with him, especially when he is not under direct orders to do so. Naruto tells Sai that there was a time when he hated Sasuke, as Sasuke was top of the class while he himself was at the bottom. However, over time the two forged a bond, and Naruto credits Sasuke as the first person to truly accept him. Naruto claims that it is due to that bond that he will protect Sasuke, even if it means taking down Orochimaru, who Sai told them was always with Sasuke. Sai is slightly moved by Naruto's words but remains indifferent. Naruto, however, prepares himself to go rescue Sasuke. As Naruto is proclaiming that he will retrieve Sasuke, the team is ambushed by Kabuto, who had managed to locate them. He is surprised that they tracked them, but reminds himself that Yamato is one of Orochimaru's experiments after all. Naruto tells Kabuto to butt off, but when Kabuto refuses, Naruto comes rushing at him with Rasengan. When Kabuto manages to easily avoid and dispel the Rasengan, Naruto decides to attack him head-on with his shadow clone technique. Kabuto breaks one of Naruto's wrists and uses his chakra scalpel to take out the other Naruto's. Yamato uses his wood release to trap Kabuto, who jumps in midair to avoid being hit. Sakura climbs up the wood structures and attempts to hit Kabuto with her chakra-enhanced strength. Kabuto, who has the captured Sai, manages to move out of the way, but Sakura's strike punches a hole through the rock, destroying a hornet's nest and causing the hornets to attack Kabuto. Using his chakra scalpel, Kabuto strikes and defeats all of the hornets. Believing himself to be outmatched by the three shinobi, he frees Sai, whom he still trusts. Kabuto calls Naruto pathetic for continuing to go after Sasuke, claiming that people change, and Sasuke isn't the same person he once knew. Sai recalls Naruto explaining his bond with Sasuke and decides to sneak attack Kabuto from behind, restraining him. Sai explains that he would like to see the bond between Naruto and Sasuke with his own eyes. When Kabuto asks what he is doing, Sai merely repeats Kabuto's words about people being able to change. Yamato uses his wood release to keep Kabuto bound while the team prepares to infiltrate the hideout once more. Kabuto reveals that by now, Sasuke would have finished his training with Orochimaru, and thus is probably taking a rest in one of the rooms. Naruto and Sakura are excited to realize that Sasuke truly is inside the hideout, but before they can head out, Kabuto warns them that there are tons of empty rooms and isolated hallways, and while it is possible they may locate Sasuke, chances are they might accidentally enter Orochimaru's private chambers. Nonetheless, the team decide to take the risk and go find Sasuke, with Yamato leaving a wood clone to watch over Kabuto. In the hideout, Yamato splits themselves into teams, he and Sakura on one team, and Naruto and Sai on the other. Sai agrees, and Naruto relents as he is willing to do anything to save Sasuke. The four check many rooms for Sasuke, but find them all empty. Naruto and Sakura each reminisce on their memories with Sasuke, and Naruto, who is running down a hallway, shouts out Sasuke's name. Sasuke, who is sleeping in a room, is awakened by the call and opens a Sharingan-activated eye, only to close it a moment after. As Naruto continues searching for Sasuke with Sai, he collapses, due to his body having not recovered after entering his four-tailed form earlier. As Naruto falls unconscious, Sai carries him to the side. Sakura and Yamato continue searching each room, with Sakura getting impatient as they find themselves unable to locate Sasuke. Yamato warns Sakura not to rush in blindly, reminding her that they are in Orochimaru's lair and that there may be traps in place. Up on the surface, the Yamato wood clone continues to watch over Kabuto, who claims that the only map of the hideout is in his mind. Yamato's wood clone refuses to take Kabuto back to the hideout, unaware that the latter has prepared a chakra scalpel behind his back.